lead designer for beauty and personal care within our design team, which is kind of interesting because our design team in Richmond supports a lot of different businesses. So we support like home and garden, we support healthcare, we support tobacco, beverage, food. My job is to kind of run the team that supports specifically beauty and personal care initiatives. And so what we would do is help our R&D colleagues by looking at maybe the ergonomics of the pump or the sprayer. We would look at branding and aesthetics, if it's for a certain brand, if it's for a certain consumer marketplace. You know, those are going to have very different looks because you want to have a different emotional feel. And so a lot of our job is to kind of make sure that we make that emotional connection as well with the consumer. And then the third thing I think that we do a lot of times now, which is probably one of the more fun things, is work on concept innovation, so kind of helping develop what is the next new thing. We don't just look at the consumers, we also look at the brand. And so we'll end up looking at the consumer insights piece. So say someone wants to get the last drop out of their bottle. And so we'd look at that piece from the consumer, and then we'd add in the brand. And so the brand is going to be kind of the emotion that you want the aesthetics to appeal to. So I could say that I can come up with something to help me maybe get the last drop out, but is it doing it in the way that that brand is trying to express something, right? You start pulling in references from the world around you that hit that emotion, and the two of those things tied together is what makes a really cool, in my opinion, design innovation. And that's where you get your inspiration for something that you wouldn't normally come up with. A product should work for the person who's going to use it. And the great thing I think about the field of industrial design is it's like the cross between art and engineering. And so art, you're creating something that has an emotional response, but maybe you can't always use it. So I can make a beautiful chair, but that doesn't mean it's comfortable to sit in. Whereas engineering, you could have something that's very, very functional and maybe a beautiful piece of technology, but maybe it isn't the most consumer friendly. And so industrial design kind of puts those things together. And so the idea that by taking a simple product and working in to make it more ergonomic, you're actually helping someone, that to me is really exciting.